I hope you've had some amazing moments in your life. Whenever you have a bad day, relive them. For me, this was one of the coolest moments in my life, especially because in 1992, when I dreamed of being a comedian, I never thought I would actually be able to make an audience laugh and get to do that for a living. Check this out.
And the 2001 World Champion of Public Speaking, Darren LaCroix. King Darren, your subjects would like to hear a few words from you.
Man, that's cool. I thought the only way this was going to happen, my first prayers, I asked God if the other 8 contestants could just go over time. That's all I wanted. There's so many people I'd like to thank, and you guys are hungry. So, trying to keep this brief, but again, thank you to my district, Dave McElhaney, Carmen, of course, the great, the one and only, the genius of speaking, Mark Brown, David Brooks, Ed Tate. The champions are so gracious, giving me wisdom and advice, and I knew I would work hard, but they helped keep me on the right track. I would like to, and also my friend Glenn, who I forgot to mention before, for taking the trip out. I appreciate that. Tanya, of course. But I'd really like to dedicate this to 2 men in my life. And I'd really like to say, to go along with my speech, that guys, if you're over 40, one of our biggest ouches is going to the doctor and getting a test. You need to go get a PSA test. My best friend and my comedy mentor in the world passed away last year. I know he's with me here today. He didn't go get the test soon enough, but my dad, who is here tonight, did. If you can't get yourself to go to the doctors, just pull out one of the children in your life's pictures. Look at that and spare them the ouch. And I do, one more time for all the contestants, man, we had a blast. I love you guys. It's too cool. Just one more little thing. Did anyone else ever cry during this thing? Am I the first one? Does that count as a gesture? But I'd love to stay up all night and talk, but my comedy mentors taught me that the most important thing is stage time. Stage time, stage time, stage time. The people in my district are sick of hearing it, but now at least I can back it up. I felt the ouch more than anyone, ever. I'll leave you with this. Be careful what you tell your kids, because after the silence, I'll never forget. My dad probably doesn't even remember. He said, I don't care what you want to do. Just be the best. And I am, Dad. One more thing, I promise. Somebody asked me what I'm... Someone just said you're the world champion. What are you gonna do now? I'm going to Disneyland.
Thank you all for attending. This contest is adjourned.
I actually got so many comments on the acceptance speech, almost as many as on the winning speech that morning at the convention. Truth be told, I actually wrote that speech about a month prior. I realized if I had the opportunity, I had to tell people about what happened to my comedy mentor. See, he had these signs of cancer for many months and didn't do anything about it. And when he finally did, it was too late. My dad, who at the first sign of cancer, the first sign of a health issue, my mom's urging got him to go to the hospital. He got diagnosed and was able to have his prostate taken care of and removed. And he was actually just healthy enough to take the plane ride to come and watch me compete. So that speech, that acceptance speech meant a lot to me. And so many people told me that they appreciated that message. When you get on stage, what are you doing with that opportunity, with that privilege? I also mentioned, you saw me hold up the trophy with one hand. For a long time, I had been visualizing that. In the Toastmaster magazine, there was a picture of Ed Tate a few months prior, and he was holding it up with two, and I decided to use visualization and pictured myself holding it up with one hand. But here's the funny thing about visualization, because a lot of people talk about that. You can't expect that you just visualize and it happens. When you visualize, you're going to get thoughts and ideas, and you have to actually act on them. And it will help move you along the path, but nothing assures you of making that happen. But if you don't act on these ideas or thoughts for improvement, then you're missing the point of visualizing. So there's no guarantees, but the thoughts and the ideas come to you, follow through. Make it happen so you can become better. If you'd like to know how to be a better presenter, check out my university, StagetimeUniversity.com, and I'll help you become a master faster. Check it out.